Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to discuss about designing a bot for efficient distribution of service requests. Myself Arkadip Basu and my colleague Kunal Banerjee from Walmart Global Tech India have developed and co-authored this article. Our organization Walmart is a retail organization having footprint in multiple countries, operates in both online and offline. It's also in B2B and B2C business. We are part of the IT division which manages the backend infrastructure, develops solution for the customer, and makes the overall operation seamless. What is service request? In any organization, there are multiple teams. To achieve desired business goal, teams need to collaborate. To work with other team, a service request needs to be raised on the desired team's Scrum board. Engineer will pick up the ticket and work on it. If he or she needs further information, he will collaborate with the reporter and together will drive towards a solution. Here we will talk about Jira software as a service request management tool developed by Atlassian. What is the problem statement? Every day thousands of tickets are getting generated. Tickets are also known as service requests. For any given team there are 30 tickets per day. The role of Scrum Master used to be monitor the Jira service board. There are multiple service boards. Assign the tickets manually to the team member to follow up with reporters, with the engineers. We thought the entire service flow management can be automated in a better way. What is the life cycle of a service request? When the engineer creates it, it is in the backlog stage. Then work in progress. After completing the work, it is in the ready for review. In between, the ticket may go to the block stage, and after exchanging the necessary information, it gets unblocked. And when both reporter and the engineers agreed for the final conclusion, then it's marked as done. We have deployed our bot in the system so that every state change alert of the ticket is notified towards the engineer, reporter, the Scrum Manager through different communication platforms, be it Slack or Teams. Talking about the technical stacks, we are using Jira API and Jira Query Language to monitor the board. The entire logic is written on Python programming language. Unix is used for fine-tuning and scheduling. Let's have a look into the production screenshots. In last one day, there has been 11,792 tickets across Walmart. If I talk about 1 hour or 60 minutes, 376 tickets has been created. Have a look into the production board. So you can see that tickets are getting assigned to a engineer. This is in the backend, it is done through a bot. For confidentiality purpose, we have masked some areas. Now let's look into the another service board. From the first name, you can see no one engineer have got the ticket simultaneously. It has been evenly distributed among the India and the US engineers. Look into the assignment process. This ticket was created on 17th March 11:53 am. Within 15 minutes, bot observed the ticket and assigned to one engineer. Similarly on this case, it got assigned within 11 minutes. There is a notification feature by the bot which helps to maintain SLA. Have a look into the example. On 23rd February, 3:54 am, Rohit, one reportee, submitted his use case. There was no update on this ticket. The bot came into the picture and updated. There is no update for last 8 days. By that, the engineer and the reportee both got notified. Engineer came back with necessary information. And now the Carlos, the engineer, replied his findings. After some days, Rohit again updated his point. Again there was silence. Bot again come into the picture and updated. So by that, bot is communicating between the engineer and the reportee, also the service manager, and helps them to notify that hey, there are some backlog tickets, you need to work. So by that, it is helping to maintain the SLA. As of now, the bot is in 18 boards in Walmart. When we wrote the article, it was on 11 service board. Out of them, 6 teams have provided a experimental survey result. If you look into the left side, standard deviation have been decreased. Almost equal number of distribution of the service request without any biasness towards the engineer. Look into the right side. The average ticket resolution time have decreased significantly, most importantly for Team 2, Team 6, Team 5. Blue one represents the pre-bot and the grey one post-bot. We have ran a satisfaction survey among the engineers and the reportees. We understand that 100% members agreed it has streamlined the process. 96% agreed it have helped them to maintain the SLA service line agreement. There has been few negative points we have noted in the article and we will work towards mitigating those. Looking into the ideas that did not work in practice, expertise based allocation. To help this understand, I will give you an example. Consider among 5 members team, Mr. A is good in technology X, Mr. B is good in technology Y. If tomorrow either Mr. A or B or both leaves the organization, there will be knowledge gap. To overcome that, we are distributing the ticket fairly among all the engineers so that newcomers also learn the technology. There is another problem, open ticket count based allocation. Example, if there is a logic that if you have already 5 tickets, bot will not assign you any further, then there is a 10 that engineer will keep their ticket open so that bot sees you have already a ticket in backlog and it will not assign you further. To overcome that, to remove that kind of biasness, bot assigns everyone equally. Now, what is the requisites to onboard the bot for a new team? We need the service desk details, that is the Jira board, the logic by which the bot will work, and the list of engineers, the operational hours. Just to add a note, the bot is working 24/7/365. It also can work in shift because in our organization engineers work in shift, so the bot also works. The bot is providing service for almost all the continents. However, most of the engineers are from India and US. Our future work. First, we need to integrate the bot with the team roster. So absence management of a engineer can be tracked by the bot, and on a time off, the engineer does not get assigned with any ticket. We are planning to integrate artificial intelligence and machine learning to analyze the pattern and overcome the negative feedbacks. Lot of PMO works has been eliminated by the bot. Still, there is scope for more. We need to deploy the bot for more teams and learn from their feedback and together enhance it. That I am stopping here. Thank you very much for your time and patience. I am open for taking any questions, feedback, suggestion, open to you all. Thank you once again.